Hi, this is Jennifer. This Friday I'm 14 weeks. It's amazing because it seems like it was just yesterday when I found out that I was pregnant. I've been having an eventful week because I've been to the doctor. Then I went to the emergency room today. I think that was yesterday. I went to the doctor because for like 2 days I was still having like a severe headache. And so they said that the headache should be going away. So I was kind of worried about it. And they wanted to check to make sure that it wasn't my blood pressure. So I went in, everything was okay with my blood pressure. And they checked my urine and did a exam to see if everything was okay. Then they did my first Doppler, and so I got to hear the baby. It was hard for them to get the baby's heartbeat because I don't remember if I said this in my other video, but the baby is very active. And so like when they did my ultrasound, the baby was constantly moving. And that day I had had some juice, so that had sugar in it. But yesterday I didn't have any sugar and the baby was still moving vigorously. So I always joke saying that this baby's going to be a handful because my daughter didn't move that much. And so yesterday she's trying to get the heartbeat. She's way down low trying to get the heartbeat. And then all of a sudden we hear all this shh, shh, like the baby is just working it out. And so then finally she got the heartbeat for a little bit. She wasn't able to count it because the baby was moving so fast, but she wasn't worried about it because if you're doing all that movement, then you're okay. And so today I woke up, the headache was getting worse and worse and worse. So I waited till about 1 o'clock and then I couldn't take any more. They had told me to take Tylenol and caffeine. So I had done that twice, yesterday and today, and it still didn't work. So I was getting really desperate. So I went on to the emergency room. It was surprising. I didn't have to wait. They just took me right back to the room. And they questioned me about the headache. And the medical student, he thought it was like tension headaches. But when the real doctor came in, he thought that it was he thought it was a sinus infection. And I had been having like some drainage down my throat, and when I wake up my nose is really dry. And so he thinks it, and I've had sinus infections in the past, so but I keep getting them for some reason. I don't know why. I was going to look it up and see if there was some reason why I keep getting sinus infections. So they gave me antibiotics for that and some pain medicine that I can take when I'm pregnant. So I'm feeling a lot better. Sometimes when I take antibiotics I feel worse and then I feel better. So I'm hoping I don't feel too bad in the next couple of days or so. I'm going to try and stay in the house for Saturday and then go to the meeting Sunday. So yeah, so and also I've been having some problems with because I'm a stomach sleeper, and so now it's getting to the point where it's real uncomfortable for me to sleep on my stomach. So now I've been trying to prop a pillow up on my side and then lay on the pillow on my side. So that's a little bit better, a little bit more comfortable. And I wanted to get one of those body pillows. I've been looking at different stores to see who has one. So I'm going to get one when I find one. Because I went to Kmart and they didn't have it. And I heard they have them at Walmart, so I'm going to go there. And so I think pretty much my symptoms is just the headache. And a lot of gas. And sometimes I've been having some feet pain because I was wearing some high heels. I mean, not really high heels, but boots with a little heel on it. And so they so I switched to a flat boot. And so I still wear my heels on some days, but mostly I wear the flats. I've been seeing the chiropractor, and so I'm trying to, my neck was hurting a lot, so I'm hoping that clears up. I was supposed to come today, but in Columbus we had a lot of snow, so I told him that I couldn't make it, so I'm gonna go Monday. And I was becoming really accident prone. Lately nothing's happened, but about a week ago I told you that I had fell in the snow, and then also I slid down the steps, but I didn't hurt myself or anything. And it seems like my body is not really growing like my stomach or anything, but it's only growing a little bit, and my hips seem to be expanding or whatever. And yeah, and I asked the midwife, did she think my stomach was growing okay, and she said that I was right where I need to be, because with my daughter I was so much larger. So and then I was getting really emotional, like I could cry at a drop of a hat. That seems to be going away a little bit, but I still get emotional, like if I'm watching something sad or something. So that's still going on. And I was worried about my blood sugar because I had been taking it at home because I had my own machine. I'm not a diabetic, but in the past a medication had gave me diabetes. So then after I got off that medication, my blood sugar returned to normal. So I was getting a little bit of worried because I was eating a lot of sugars and stuff. So I checked my blood sugar and I thought it was high. And I asked the doctor, and they thought that it was normal. So they told me not to worry about it. I didn't need to check my sugar. I'm excited because I find out what I'm having on February 4th. I'm having a 2D ultrasound, because I found a company that does it really inexpensively. And so I'm excited to find out what I'm having so that I can finish my registries. Right now I've been planning the baby shower, because when you plan ahead it's easier to book places, and like the lady that's doing my cake, she does like any cake that you want, she can make it. So last time I had tried to get her to make a cake for my daughter's party, kids party, and she was busy. So, but now since I called her so much in advance, because my baby shower is not till June 4th, so she said she'd be able to make my cake. And I found a cake that is really pretty, but it's on a site that's like protected, so I don't know if I'll be able to show it to you. But I had posted it on my Facebook. If you want to go to my Facebook account and look at it, it's like a pastel cake with 2 tiers, and it's got like some animals on it, elephant, giraffe, and some other animals, and it says baby on it. It's really pretty. And so I'm kind of I was gonna have a theme for my shower, but I decided to just go with like a more general theme so that it'd be easier to find things, because I was going to do my Winnie the Pooh theme, but it seemed like a lot of the things were really expensive, so I felt like if I went with a more generic theme, I would be able to just, because I found a company online that does really inexpensive invitations, and they're really nice. You can even get your picture put on them, your maternity picture, and so I'm going to go with them. And I'm just going to kind of, because the cake has greens, purples, and yellows in it, so I'm just going to pull those colors out in the tablecloths and balloons and different things like that to make it really look pretty. So yeah, because it seemed like when I was going to do Winnie the Pooh, it was like I really couldn't make my mind up on what decoration, because there's a lot of different Winnie the Pooh styles. So I think if I keep it general, it'll be easier for me to find things and buy things at like the dollar store and stuff, like streamers and different things like that. And I'm having my shower at the pizza parlor. They have a room that you can have for free as long as you buy their pizza and drinks, and it holds up to 30 people. And that's all I really wanted, was like about 30 people. So I'm happy with that. I think that's all. for this week. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Comment and rate and subscribe. I want to give baby dust to all those out there trying. And sticky vibes to all the people who got their new BFPs. Like, I think it's Cupcake Baby 19. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you. Bye-bye.